have a shark attack.
Would you dive in to save a child from a shark? These chilling real encounters will make you question your answer.
2019 was looking very promising. I was excited, I was happy. Then, you know, sometimes things happen.
June 2nd, 2019, a warm summer day at Atlantic Beach, North Carolina. 17-year-old Paige Winter was laughing with friends in waist-deep water when, in a heartbeat, the world beneath her turned violent.
And then I was like, ow, that kind of hurts. And then I get pulled underwater.
A sudden crushing force yanked her under. The water exploded in red. She didn't see it coming. A shark had clamped onto her leg. Pain, confusion, and the muffled roar of the ocean surrounded her.
Really don't want to die, so I start praying.
On shore, her father, Charlie, a firefighter and paramedic, heard her screams. Without hesitation, he plunged into the blood-stained waves, striking the shark again and again until it released her.
Kind of thrashed a little bit, and I had just a big eye just staring at you. And I immediately just started to hit it.
Paige was rushed to the hospital, her left leg gone, several fingers lost, but her life intact. Months of surgeries and rehabilitation followed. Today, Paige walks on a prosthetic, smiling, advocating for shark conservation, and proving that courage can rise from chaos.
I think I could transform this into something good for me and good for sharks and good for the environment too.
Her story isn't about surviving the attack. It's about the strength to keep swimming after. She's since become an advocate for shark conservation, reminding people that sharks aren't monsters, they're vital to the ocean's balance.
They're still so good, and they're so cool.
We have a shark attack.
It was a quiet October morning in 2018 when 13-year-old Keane Hayes slipped into the waters off Beacons Beach in Encinitas, California to dive for lobsters.
I was like, it's probably a big fish, and my mind instantly went to shark.
The sun had barely risen, and the ocean was calm, until it wasn't. Without warning, a massive force struck from below. A great white shark clamped onto Keane's upper body, dragging him under. Pain seared through him as he fought to break free.
And then I come back up, and it felt like someone just tackled me, and I knew my shoulder or arm was broken.
Nearby kayakers heard the screams and rushed to help, pulling the boy onto their craft and racing for shore. Blood soaked the deck, but Keane stayed conscious.
Luckily we got him out of the water, because once we threw him up on the kayak and started heading in, that's when I looked back, and a shark was behind the kayak.
Paramedics met them on the beach and airlifted him to the hospital. He had deep wounds across his upper torso, shoulder, and face, injuries that could have been fatal. Today, Keane is alive, a survivor whose story is a powerful reminder of both the ocean's beauty and its raw, unpredictable power. Jackie Jozaitis, 16 years old and full of summer energy, was boogie boarding in knee-deep water off Amelia Island, Florida, during the early hours of a sunrise outing. Without warning, she felt a sudden rush of water, and then, terrifyingly, the agonizing snap of a shark's jaws clamping down on her heel and ankle.
I was about to hop on a wave, and I was getting ready, and I felt the sharp pressure of the jaw snap on my foot.
Bleeding and in shock, Jackie sprinted toward the shore, her heart pounding. A quick-thinking friend wrapped her foot in a towel, elevating it while hotel staff called emergency services. Despite the pain, she remained oddly calm. "I'll be fine," she told herself, even managing a brave smile as she was taken to the hospital.
We have a pool float that says, "Nice to eat you." Everyone's favorite, a shark stress ball.
Doctors stitched up the wound. Fortunately, it missed her Achilles tendon. She was told she'd need 6 weeks off her feet to fully recover. Jackie's ordeal reminds us of the fragile beauty of life and the power of composure under pressure.
12-year-old female bitten by something in the water.
Lola Pollina, just 12 years old, was enjoying a summer afternoon at Sailor's Haven Beach on Fire Island when the calm broke in an instant. Playing in the shallow surf, she suddenly felt a violent tug on her leg. The water churned and a dark fin sliced the surface nearby.
I just felt like the hit of something, or the thump, or the touch of something, but she didn't feel pain. And then it wasn't until it hit her again, and it really, I guess, went for her.
Instinct took over. She scrambled toward the shore, each step slowed by the pain and shock. Blood trailed behind her in the foamy waves. Lifeguards and first responders rushed in, quickly bandaging her leg. The bite marks told the story. A shark had struck.
Right?
Yeah.
Though the injury required medical attention, Lola was safe. Her close call became a stark reminder of the ocean's beauty and its unpredictable power. 7-year-old Chandler Moore was surfing alongside his father at New Smyrna Beach, Florida, when a perfect morning took a startling turn. The sun was warm, the waves inviting, and then, in a sudden flash, something struck. A force from below knocked him off his board. The moment captured on his GoPro revealed the truth. A small black-tipped shark had darted up, brushing against his board before vanishing back into the depths. Chandler wasn't hurt, but the shock was real. One second he was riding a wave, the next he was face to face with the wild unpredictability of the ocean. It was a harmless encounter this time, but a powerful reminder that surfers share the water with nature's apex predators.
So this is where I lost my arm.
In 2003, 13-year-old Bethany Hamilton's life changed in a split second. Surfing off Kauai, Hawaii, she was attacked by a 14-foot tiger shark that tore away her left arm.
You think you're gonna surf again?
I think. I know.
The ocean she loved had turned into a scene of terror. Most would have walked away from the waves forever, but not Bethany. Just 1 month after the attack, she was back on her board, learning to balance, paddle, and catch waves with only one arm.
I look back on that and I think how I wouldn't even change that if I had the opportunity to, and I just see all the doors that it's opened.
Her determination defied every expectation. Over the years, Bethany became a professional surfer, winning competitions and inspiring millions worldwide. Her story is one of resilience, faith, and the unbreakable bond between a surfer and the sea.
I just trusted that God had something beautiful out of what seemed like such a terrible circumstance, and He certainly did, so thankful.
Today, when she rides a wave, it's not just a sport. It's proof that even in the face of loss, passion and courage can carry you farther than fear ever will.
Something slammed into the bottom of the boat and lifted the canoe up. It then slammed us back down into the water.
Eddie Cahill, a 15-year-old Boy Scout from Riverside, was paddling an 11-person canoe with his father and fellow scouts off Catalina Island when the morning calm shattered. A violent jolt lifted the canoe as if it had struck a rock, but it wasn't.
Everyone in the boat was kind of just like, oh my God, a shark, hit the boat. That's insane. And then I go and look down and I'm like, oh, I don't have a paddle. And then I kind of look at my hand and I'm like, I don't know if I have a finger.
A large shark had slammed into the boat, sliding across its side. Eddie's hand was in the wrong place at the wrong moment. In a flash, the shark's body brushed past, and his finger was caught.
The shark comes up, it slides against the boat like that, and my hand is there. And then it slides down and resubmerges.
Ligaments tore, blood spilled into the water. Adrenaline took over. Eddie's father and the scouts paddled hard for shore, desperate to keep everyone safe.
And Eddie's like, I lost my paddle, and then I hear, I think I lost my finger.
Airlifted to Harbor UCLA Medical Center, Eddie underwent surgery to save his hand. Doctors say he'll make a near full recovery. A local expert believes it was a juvenile great white, a reminder of how quickly the ocean can turn from calm to chaos. So, what did you think of these shark attacks? How would you have reacted? If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and share. It really helps the channel.